Hello and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, what I like to do is create videos that I would have found helpful when I first got out treasure hunting. That is to say, looking for, things like gold. Hey, we got some gold right there. And silver. Here's some silver. When you're out and about, like at garage sales and thrift shops. Now, today's video is going to be a little bit different. I am going to delve into a box I have. Now, when I first started learning about these things, I, like most collectors or many collectors, ended up obviously buying my knowledge. So that was to say, I bought a lot of stuff off of eBay. I bought a lot of pins, bought a lot of things before I started to figure out what's what. And a lot of that stuff ended up in this box over here, which I'm going to pull out. Let's see. Is it too big for my camera setup? No, I think it'll work. I think we'll make this work. But what I actually need to do today is I need to see if I have a President Eisenhower pin in here. And the reason for that is that my daughter has a show and tell, and she needs to do a president's, and she picked out an Eisenhower silver dollar to do that. And I think this box might contain such a thing. Now, this box is full of a lot of stuff, which we will have a look at here, but we'll see if we can't find somewhere in here that pin I feel like I gotta have. So when I said I purchased a education, I definitely got a lot of stuff. And there's a lot of things that, and we'll do some videos on this, there's a lot of stuff that looks very, very good, especially on like an auction, but does turn out just to be brass. Or in this case, I think this one's maybe gold fill. It's Balfour. Looks pretty good, but it's kind of got that rough that you can tell is from gold plate. So there's a lot of cool stuff in here. And at some point we'll probably need to do further sorts and see if we can't get it off to the people that would want to collect some of these pins. But for the time being, what I'm going to do, for the purposes of this video, I'm going to make sure that I show off some of the stuff so that if there's anything that's interesting to people, they can comment about it and we can talk about it. Grand Lodge of Massachusetts. Right there we've got some gold fill, I think. Yeah, so that's gold fill. It's a cool pin. You can see where it's definitely got some damage. I found this one interesting when I purchased it because it had sort of like layers to it, but it's not a very expensive pin as it turns out. But when you're looking at these things in a picture on an eBay auction, you never know what something's going to be, if it's actually going to be real. There's a lot of things like this out there. A lot of these fobs, watch fobs, and they look pretty good. And the reason this looks pretty good is because, and you can see on the edge here, you see if we look real close on the edge that there's actually a distinct layer. So we have karat gold sandwiched on top of a chunk of brass. And then this piece is karat gold, which is on top of, again, brass. So there's a lot of this kind of stuff floating around, and it's definitely fun to grab, and it's interesting because of the history. But I don't really know what the value of some of it is as far as non-metal value goes. Most of what I have pursued is what is the gold value of something. But as we look here, let's keep, oh, that's kind of cool. Looks like, I think that's Westinghouse. 20 years. Oh, that's cool. So this is a tie clip that was given for a 20-year work anniversary, and I think that's Westinghouse. and that's gold fill, as you saw here. So it's not solid gold, but it is 12 karat gold fill. So there's quite a bit of gold there. But I figure that type of thing is probably more interesting to someone who is looking for a, Westinghouse souvenir. But what I feel like I've got in here somewhere, see if we can't find it, is a pin that says, "I like Ike." And that's what we're going to look for. And I thought, well, maybe folks would like to join me on this little search of mine. This looks like it's all probably Knights of Columbus, Eagles. Oh, that's cool. There's a Oddfellows, which is those three links. The Independent Order of Foresters. I have not been into this thing for a while, actually. A pendant, looks like, of Eagles, Fraternal Order of the Eagles. Maybe my Ike pin is not in here. Yeah, what's this? What is that? See if I can get a better light on it. Ah, sorry, my light is stuck to one of my magnets. Oh, 1940 ABC Detroit. So that's a little bit of a bowling pin there. All right. Let's see. Oh. So one of the things I do want to mention too is that these are often like low karat gold, and just as often they're not. So if you're trying to grab like the low karat gold, those are no guarantee. Looks like we have a lot of Red Cross pins that I'm digging through here. I don't see Ike. Nope, no Ike there. That's not an Ike. That's interesting. What's that? Very Latin. Let's see, what do we got? Oddfellows. These are cool. These are often low karat gold. This one is not. And this one is not. These ones are brass. But they'll often be low karat gold. In fact, I'd probably say 3/4 of them that I found have been low karat gold. And those are old Oddfellows pins. What's this one? That one is San Luis Pisbo. Animal regulation? Sharpshooter. Interesting. Apparently someone can qualify as a sharpshooter for animal control. Looks good, but it is a brass pin, which is why it's in here. Okay. Let me see. Let's move this up a little bit. Zoom out a touch. What do we got in here? Nothing. What do we got in here? Oh, that's nice. So this is an example of Black Hills Gold. Yeah, Black Hills Gold right there. Lens trims. And that's 10 karat gold. And you have, looks like maybe green gold and like a rose gold along with the yellow gold in there. And those are different mixtures of metal in with the gold. Because remember, 10 karat is only 41.6%. So, a bunch of safe driver awards. Little pendant looks like. Some probably gold fill necklace. Lots and lots of stuff. I am not seeing my I Like Ike pin. Seeing some pretty cool pins though. I wonder what this one is. Maybe somebody can tell me on this one. Let's see, it's connected to, well, there's also that. Looks like a high school. Maybe. One of them says F, one of them says P. I'm not sure which is which. They're a little tangled up. There's an interesting key. Obviously, you'll find a lot of these things around, and they call them a key because they're a watch key. It used to be before watches actually had the, well, this one's a battery, but if this were like a wind-up watch, that would be where you'd wind it. But it used to be you'd actually have to insert this, or a key, into your watch to wind it. That was back before they actually thought to just incorporate the winding knob. Is that a little bird? It's interesting. All right. I am not seeing the Ike pin. Certainly got plenty of stuff in here though, don't I? So if you ever wonder why it seems on some of my videos that I've actually done very well, I have, but it's also a question of volume. Donald A. Knapp. I wonder if this is silver. Because I do tend to grab a great deal of stuff. Oh, sterling. Nice. All my love, Irene. Okay. So let's see. Our last hope is over here. Oh, what's this? May not have that Ike pin for my daughter. Oh, Mason. Pennsylvania. Well, that dates it nicely. 1907. Yeah, I have a great deal of Mason stuff. I should probably put together some lots for people that collect these things, because I definitely have more than I need. I am not seeing my Ike pin though. What's this? What do you think? Oh, Mason. Elmira, New York. Okay, last hope is that it's in this drawer. I'm not sure what's actually in this drawer. That's kind of cool. What do we got there? Oh, Balfour Company. So Balfour definitely made a lot of jewelry. Like most of the like old award pins. You'll see the Balfour is definitely the biggest name in the Greek pins that I see. And this looks like it's got some age to it for sure. Should we open it up? Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, now I remember these. So this is, actually I'll show you one right here. Right there. So these are the little guard pins. And this is actually when they were purchased. this is how they came. And these are 10 karat. These little guys are all 10 karat. And this, let's see, what is this? This is the our desire is to be favored with your patronage. Our desire to be favored with your patronage. Boy, I am not doing good today. Our desire to be favored with your patronage is not stronger than our determination to deserve it. Therefore, if the contents of this package do not satisfy your expectations in every particular, please advise us at once. We will cheerfully do anything in our power to give complete satisfaction upon simple notification that you are not thoroughly well pleased. L.G. Balfour Company, Attleboro, Massachusetts. Ooh, contents of this package protected by Pinkerton's National Detective Agency in cooperation with the Jewelers Protective Association and insured by Insurance Company of North America against theft, pilferage, and breakage. Please report at once to the L.G. Balfour Company, Attleboro, Mass. Any damage or breakage. Reward of $100 offered for information leading to conviction for theft, pilferage, or any illegal act which prevents the proper delivery of this package. Oh, that's cool. So yeah, there's a bunch of them in here. You can see. And then I think we've got the receipt. Shall we have a gander? Oh yeah. Okay, what do we got? 1951. Any information that's interesting? Total $45. Yeah, I guess 10 karat. And there are 25 of them. Interesting. I wonder if there's still 25 of them in there. Should we count? What do we got? We've got one that's out of the packaging, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I'm guessing that the remaining ones actually got put onto pins. That's pretty cool. Anyways, this is definitely going to be a weird video that only my regulars care about, I'd imagine. Zoom in. You can see how those things came. All right, let's put this back in here and see if there was anything else down below of interest in this drawer. Ooh, we have a Ford Pinto blank. Anybody have an old Ford Pinto that needs to be rekeyed? I've got your blank right here. And another Ford key. And let's see, anything in here? What do you think? Looks like more pins. No way. Doesn't look like anything good though. Oh, 4H. I like the 4H pins. This one looks like it's probably sterling. That's nice. I wonder what that is. Shall we zoom in? And see, oh, it's a high school pin. Cool, I think is it sterling? Yep, sterling. I'll have to do a video just on sterling pins. There's a lot of really great sterling pins. And of course, you're probably noticing I'm a bit of a hoarder, so stuff never really gets thrown away. If somebody wants it, they can have it generally. But if I'm not sure about it, it usually will stay with me. What do we got here? Well, that sure is shiny. Do I have some gold in here? JCF Athenian. Gold filled. Little cowboy, Minuteman maybe? It's interesting. So you can definitely see here where we have a much higher quality pin attached to a much lower quality guard pin. All right. So I'm not seeing my Ike pin. What is this? Ooh. Now, isn't that cool? What do we got? Oh, this is local to a town nearby called Kalispell. Oh, it's birthstones. Look at that. That's cool. D.A. Stocking, jeweler and optician. Oh, it's a mirror. It's a hand mirror. I totally forgot I had that. That's really cool. Let's see what else is in here. We got some watch chains by the looks of it. They're definitely brass. They were plated at one point. A couple stones. You know, I wonder if these are... what these are. I don't know. Probably glass. And then what else do we got down here? Whole bunch of pictures, looks like. Moo cows. That looks like fun. Hey, nice trout. Yeah, it just looks like it was somebody's pictures on the farm. Probably found this in one of these boxes and wanted to try to figure out whose they were. Now, this is interesting. I don't know what's in here. Looks like some sort of part. Yeah, we'll have to figure that one out later. Sadly, though, I am not seeing I Like Ike in this box. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I can't say as too much of this is probably going to be too valuable for treasure hunting. But if you did enjoy it, make sure you hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet and you like this kind of thing, subscribe and tell me you like this kind of thing, because I obviously could spend all day just showing you one by one all of the multitude of school pins that I have in here. Yeah, with that, I'm going to leave you and bid you a good day.